Canadian sports fans on this late Saturday act, 10th of June 2017. It's time now for Saturday Act Sports Roundup on this late Saturday act, June 10th, 2017. I'm Peter J. Wiggins. Let's start off at Fenway Park with Boston Massachusetts, where the Boston Red Sox squared off against the Detroit Tigers. And Sox got on the board first in the bottom of the third on 2 runs, one of them, but Desperado out of second at the right field that scores. Just Rutledge, 1-0 Sox on top, and then Mitch Mullen singles on a line drive to right fielder J.D. Martinez. That scores San Leon and Mark Betts third. 2-0 Red Sox through 3. And then top of the fifth, Nicholas Casano stumbles on a line drive to left fielder Andrew Bennett. That scores Jose Iglesias. And Sox leaders trimmed to 2-1 in the top of the 5. And then Miguel Cabrera grounds it on the second baseman. Desperado to first baseman Mitch Mullen, and Kinsel scores. Nicholas Casano to third. 2-2 to score. And then top of the fifth, bottom of fifth, Andrew Benedetti out in the second battle. Center fielder Mickey Mitchell that scores Desperado, and the Zenner Bogart to third. 3-2 Red Sox top in the bottom of the fifth. And then top of the sixth, Mickey Mitchell singles on foul ball to center fielder Jack Barry that scores Justin Upton, and Mickey Mitchell advances to the second base on a thriller by center fielder Jack Barry makes it 3-3. And then bottom of the seventh, Mitch Moreland doubles on shuffle line by the center fielder Mickey Mitchell that scores Desperado, and Zenner Bogart 5-3 Red Sox top. And then Josh Butler singles on line by the center fielder Mickey Mitchell, and Mitch Mullen scores, and Jack Barry Jr. in third. 6-3 Red Sox on top. And then bottom of 8, Zenner Bogart doubles on a line drive. Left fielder just under that scores Ricky Betts and Dustin Pedroia the third. 7-3 Red Sox on top in the bottom 8. And then Andrew Bennett singles on a line drive. Left fielder just under that scores Dustin Pedroia, and Zenner Bogart and Mitch Mullen in second base. 9-3 Red Sox on top in the bottom 8. And then Josh Butler walks in and scores Mitch Mullen and Andrew Bennett in third base, and Jack Barry Jr. in second base. 10-3 Red Sox on top. And then San Leon out of second fielder. Left fielder just under that scores Andrew Bennett has a Boston Red Sox thumped the Detroit Tigers 11-3 to quarter, 34-27 this season, and Chris Sale got the win to go to 82 to give it 9 hits and 3 runs on strikeout 7, and Supple got the loss. Next up, the Red Sox are going to be going for the sweep of the Tigers tomorrow afternoon, or tomorrow night at 8:05 p.m. at Fenway Park against the Detroit Tigers, with Drew Palmer's man Red Sox and Daniel North in the man for the Tigers. Okay, look at some Major League Baseball scores. Seattle Mariners leading the Toronto Blue Jays 1-0. LA Dodgers leading the Cincinnati Reds 3-1. Arizona Diamondbacks and the Milwaukee Brewers no score in the bottom of the third. Final 11 innings, Texas Rangers defeat the Washington Nationals 6-3. New York Mets over the Atlanta Braves 6-1. Final 10 innings, Tampa Bay Rays over the Oakland Athletics 6-5, and then the A's defeat the Rays 7-2. St. Louis Cardinals blinked the Philadelphia Phillies 7-0. Chicago Cubs got thumped by the Colorado Rockies 9-1. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Miami Marlins 7-6, and New York San Francisco Giants fall to the Minnesota Twins 3-2. Kansas City Royals over the San Diego Padres 12-6. Houston Astros over the LA Angels 3-1. New York Mets over the Atlanta Braves 8-1. Chicago White Sox over the Cleveland Indians 5-3. And the New York Yankees trounced the Baltimore Orioles 16-3. How about them Red Sox? And now ML scores. 11 minute, Portland Timbers and the FC Dallas. No score. Chicago Fire FC Atlanta 2-0. And Spartan Kansas City and Montreal Impact 1-1 to score. Alright, look at MIAA softball scores in the D1 subsectional final at Taunton. Milford over Silver Lake 4-0, as Milford did like Norton did last night. And Silver Lake's perfect season just like Norton did to Abington last night. D3 subsectional final was West Bridgewater over Greater New Bedford 6-2. In the D3 North sectional final, it's Austin Prep 8, Boston Academy 0. In the Central D1 final, it's Westchester over Doherty 3-1. D2 Oakmont Blanking Grafton 7-0, and D3 Hopedale 2, Blackstone Valley 1. In the Western D1 final in the softball, in the MIAA, Minshaw Blanking Pittsfield 4-0. Hampshire 8, Southwick 4, and Turner's Falls Trans Mount Everett 15-1. And in the MIA baseball sectional final in the North D1, Lowell 4, Lexington 1, D2 Denver 7, Gloucester 1, D4 Lowell Catholic 5, Manchester Essex 1. In the Central D1, it's Westchester over Neshoba 12-2. In the D3, it is Auburn 2 and Buxton Valley Tech 1, and D4 Times 8, Sutton 7. And in the West D1 at MIA baseball, it was Taconic 8, Minichog 1, D3, Wakona 8, Macrail 4, and D4, St. Mary's 3, and Granby 2. Alright, looking at some sports news. Cleveland Cavaliers set record by finals halftime points last night against the Warriors in Game 4 in Cleveland. Seminole West Coast finals players ventured east by the Belmont 6. Race for Pulse decided made themselves much home at Belmont Park. Set with Prince of Belmont 6. Time where the President Buffett had a huge day. New England Patriots Super Bowl 51 rings contained 283 diamonds and a apparent nod that the team's come back from 23 deficit against the Atlanta Falcons to capture their 5th championship in February. Pens vie for the Stanley Cup repeat in Game 6 for the Predators. The Red Sox coach will tell you that playoff series doesn't truly stand until the road team wins the game. Indicates that a Stanley Cup final their first world win will spell the end of the series. Like a heel and pro wrestling seeking and hate from the crowd. Draymond Green picking up angry fans left his ends and they're urged to give everything they had in Game 4 of the third quarter in the NBA Finals. 2017 Major League Baseball draft gets away June 12th for all eyes. The Minnesota Twins will suck for the number 1 pick. Atlanta for the 4th. Time in 4 days, the pitcher will make his first start of the season. Atlanta Braves meet New York Mets Sunday at the series finale at SunTrust Park. It's the biggest game of the year for the U.S. men's national team and credit to Pulse with the toughest lineup. Just the Bruce Arena extended the change of the program. Barrett somehow looked to avenge the Birds of Clement, their first Grand Slam title as well as number 1 in the spot rankings. Has helped Mr. Never chance to win Grand Slam title. Lonzo Ball spent just 1 season in UCLA before declaring for the NBA draft and even put away their predictions to the bid ball. Brand Trader Leverard. Bell Troopers, the younger brothers do the same. Anticipated return of the American boy to All England Club will have to win every year. The 5-time Grand Slam champion and not Saturday on Facebook got additional skin. The left thigh injury she suffered in 1 mortal hour. After Lewis Hamilton took the 6th pole position in his career, ESPN runs the main talk report from Crawford and Montreal. Victor Lindon joined Manchester United as Dale agrees with Benfica. Former Scotland international Steve Nicol laments England's last gasp equals as unprofessional defended by Scotland, and Miami Mons star Giancarlo Stennon leaves the Bruce with hit by a pitch. And Louisville and Texas A&M finished Super Regional sweeps on Saturday and became the first 2 teams to clinch spot in the College World Series. And that's give me it first. Starting at Sports Bar Monday, late Saturday, 10th of June 2017. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow in Go Lancer Baseball tomorrow, 4 p.m. at Braintree High against Dover Sherburne. Go Lancers!